Hey, what's up, Divine Ones? It's Latoya O'Keel. Welcome back to another video. So I put the children on the bus this morning and came on out here and decided to get a little workout in my neighborhood. Walk around a little bit out here, and I just love it, baby. There's a whole vibe out here. I'm just in awe of the glory of God. But I wanted to come on here and just give y'all a message, because I feel the Spirit of God out here this morning. And so I just wanted to come out here and just give y'all a message. You know what? Let me stand over here by this water right here, because it's just something about hearing that water run right there. I can feel the Spirit flowing, baby, anytime I get near some water. So let me just stand over here by this water for a minute. And we could take a pause break for a second. But this is what I want to tell y'all. Take the limits off of God. Take the limits off of God. I hear God saying that I will do exceedingly and abundantly above all that you could ever ask or think, according to the power that works in you. But you got to take the limits. You got to take the limits off of God. You got to believe. You got to trust. You got to have faith. You got to hold to the vision, because God says that what I'm going to do with you, he says it's going to go beyond your expectations. He said, I'm able to exceed your expectations. I'm able to do what man said couldn't be done. I'm able to do the impossible. Glory be to God. I got to get back moving, y'all. But I just hear God saying that. He said, I'm able to do the impossible. But he said, you got to be willing to take the limits off. You got to be willing to take the limits off. You got to be willing to step out on faith. You got to be willing to trust God. And it's gonna take a paradigm shift. It's gonna take a mindset shift. It's gonna take you becoming a whole nother person. It's gonna take you going through the process. It's gonna take you being willing to be put in the slow cooker, baby. You gotta let God slow cook you. You gotta let him put you in the slow cooker. Glory be to God. Y'all got to excuse me, because the sun is actually behind me. So you know what? Let me start walking this way so y'all can see me better, because the sun gonna be behind me for a while if I go that way. So I'm gonna start walking this way so y'all can see me better. Sun facing this way. Take the limits off God, baby. It's so much that God ready to do with you. It's so many places that he ready to take you. It's new levels that got your name on it. It's new territory that's waiting on you. I hear God saying that I'm going to enlarge your territory. I hear him saying that I'm going to take you into new rooms. I feel the power of the Holy Spirit this morning. Oh, I hear him saying that I'm going to do something with you that's going to shift the whole trajectory of your family. It's going to shift the whole trajectory of your bloodline. What we say all the time, baby, you the one. You the one. Come on now. You got to affirm that. Go down there and put that in the comments right now. You watching this video, baby. Go ahead and touch and agree with me. Do you know that there's power in agreement? Do you know that no devil in hell can stand against you when you get somebody else that believe on the same level that you believe, and y'all both walking in faith and y'all touch and agree on that thing? And you do not have to be in the physical realm to touch and agree. You do not have to be laying hands physically with a person. You could touch and agree in the spirit as well. So touch and agree with me through this video, and go down there in the comments and affirm today, I am the one. I am the chosen one. I am the generational curse breaker. I am the one that my bloodline been waiting on. You the one. But you got to believe it. You got to have faith, and you got to take the limits off of God. You got to take the limits off of him. Y'all excuse me. I'm just trying to make sure I'm looking around too. Some cars and stuff riding by. I ain't trying to get hit out here while I'm talking to y'all. I ain't trying to get hit out here while I'm talking to y'all, baby. But you got to be willing. Be willing to step out on faith. Trust God. Okay? Trust God. Trust the process. And understand that what God has for you is just for you. Nobody can stop it. Nobody can take it. You don't have to worry about a hater. You don't have to worry about people plotting against you. You don't have to, when you the chosen one and you know it, you know it within yourself, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about people, plotting and planning and conspiring against you, because you know that God will work everything together for your good. When you're the chosen one, you have to know and you have to understand that all things work together for the good to them that love God and to them that are called according to his purpose. All things work together for your good. So when you know that, you understand that, and you trust God, you can then take the limits off of God. You could take the brakes off of him. God said, babe, I'm gonna bless you so good. He said, baby, I remember when they used to tell us, when we used to be getting in trouble, they used to say, girl, I'm gonna beat the brakes off of you. Boy, I'm gonna beat the brakes off of you. Y'all remember that? When they used to tell us that. Some of y'all still be telling y'all children that. Some of y'all still be telling y'all children that when you tell them children you're gonna beat the brakes off of them. That's what I hear God say, baby. He said, I'm gonna bless you so well. God said, I'm gonna bless the brakes off that thing. But you gotta take the limits off. Take the limits off and let God do what only he can do. Trust him to be God. Let's go this way. Trust him to be God. Trust him that he's working everything out for you in your favor. It may not look like it, may not feel like it, but you got to take the limits off. You got to stop saying what you can't do. You got to stop talking about what you can't do. You got to stop telling other people about what you can't do. You got to stop looking at everything that's preventing you from moving forward, everything that's stopping you from moving forward. You got to stop thinking about that. You got to stop thinking about that. Everything that's preventing you, everything that's stopping you from moving forward. The way this world is set up, we only see what we want to see. Ain't that something? We only see what we want to see. And if we don't see it, then it's not there. What do I mean? What am I talking about? If all you see is the limitations, if all you see are the things that are preventing you, if all you see are problems, if all you see are obstacles, then that's what's going to be there. And that will be all that you see. But when you change the way you look at things, I remember I heard Wayne Dyer say that. That's a quote from Wayne Dyer. He said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. So you have to change in order for your situation to change. You have to change in order for your circumstances to change. And when you change internally, you will stop seeing it as a problem and you will see it as an opportunity. So we only see what we want to see. If I look out and because of my mindset, all I see is the abundance of God, all I see is the blessings of God, all I see is overflow, all I see is opportunities, then guess what? That's what I'm going to get. And I'm going to tell y'all something. When you have that type of mindset and you only see the abundance of God, you only see opportunities, and you start attracting those opportunities, you start attracting the abundance of God, people are going to be angry with you. People are going to get upset with you. People are going to hate on you. And it's not the people, but it is the spirits that's operating in those people. But you can't let that stop you. You cannot let that stop you. You got to keep going anyway. You got to keep pressing forward anyway. Take the limits off of God. Take the limits off of yourself. It's so much God been want to do with you, baby, but you won't let him. You won't let him because you don't believe. You won't let him because you listening to everybody else. You hearing people tell you, you can't do this. You're not smart enough for that. You're not tall enough for that. You're not thick enough for that. You're not skinny enough for that. You're not light enough for that. You're not dark enough for that. Let me tell y'all some real stuff. Transparent moment. I'm a dark girl. Okay? Yeah, you can see that. If you got eyes, you can see. I'm a dark girl. And I'm tall. I'm not what society would say is this or that. But that's not what I see. Okay? When I look at myself, I see God. When I look at myself, I see the glory of God. I see God's creation. I see a masterpiece. And that's not saying that, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I think I'm this, I'm that. No, everybody should think they something. Everybody should look at themselves and see the glory of God. Everybody should look at themselves and see the manifestation of God. Because if you don't, who gonna do it? That's how we mess ourselves up. We wait for other people to affirm us and confirm and validate us. And that's how we end up in a mess. You got to confirm and validate for yourself. just have to know within yourself who you are, who God made you to be. You have to see something positive when you look at yourself. You have to see something beautiful. You have to see something handsome, because what you see is what you're going to get. Whatever you see when you look at yourself, you're going to get more of that, and people are going to treat you like that. Whatever you see when you look at the world, you're going to get more of that. If all you see is destruction, if all you do is sit around and watch the news every day and talk about how bad it's getting out here and everything that's going on and stuff, and all these sicknesses and viruses and diseases, and that's what you meditate on, that's what you think on deeply every day, then that's all you're going to get. That's all you're going to get. And what we don't realize is the people that get that, the people that live those lives and manifest the life of sickness and disease and poverty and destruction and frustration, those people live in the same world as the people that experience wealth, the abundance of God, overflow, healing, deliverance. We all live in the same world, but yet we're having different experiences. Why is that? It's because we each see ourselves in different ways. We don't see ourselves the same way. We don't see the world the same way. So you have to change what you see. When you change what you see, then you're going to have a different experience. You're going to have a different experience. So I love y'all so much. I just wanted to check in with y'all this morning. So cute. Good morning. Beautiful babies. So I just wanted to check in with y'all this morning, and it's been a minute since I just came on and just flowed with y'all, just talked to y'all. So I love y'all so much. I'm praying for y'all. I pray that something that you heard in this message today will bless your life. Something that you heard in this message today will cause you to get up and live. That something you heard in this video today will cause you to start looking at yourself differently. Start looking at the world differently, and start taking the limits off of God and let him do what he's been trying to do with you ever since the moment of your conception, baby. He says, I will do exceedingly and abundantly above all that you could ever ask or think, according to the power that works in you. You have the power. I know you have become so familiar with yourself till you don't see the power that's in you. Some of you don't see the specialness, the greatness that's in you. You don't see it. But that's my job. That's where I come in at. I come in to help you see it. I come in to help you light that fire that God started in you a long time ago, baby. And you done slept on yourself long enough. It's time to wake up now, okay? Time to wake up now. I love y'all so much. I am Latoya O'Keel. We about to start our next masterclass. It's going to be about the slow cooker, baby. God said, put them in the slow cooker. We're going to be talking about that process and the purpose of the slow cooker, and why God will sometimes delay your blessings and delay your stuff. That's that slow cooker, baby. That's what he doing. He put you in the slow cooker. He getting you ready for what you prayed for. So we're going to do a whole masterclass about that. That's going to be launching very soon. To my members, I catch my breath, y'all. Walking and talking ain't no joke. So to my members in Latoya O'Keel Academy, that's in my monthly membership, remember, you do not have to purchase any of the masterclasses. After June 4th, 2022, you have access to all masterclasses. So when I do launch this class, y'all be sure y'all don't buy it, okay? Don't buy it, because it's going to be in your monthly membership course, okay? So I don't know if I'll have it launched by the time I air this video, but if so, the link will be in the description. I love y'all so much. I am Latoya O'Keel. Take the limits off of God. Change the way you see yourself. Change the way you look at the world, and then your circumstances will change and things will begin to work out in your favor, okay? I love you, and we'll talk soon.